Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Emperor, Rise of the Middle Kingdom and of the Ground Temple. It is getting there. Yeah, just have some wheat. There we go. Now again, I could speed up the game, but if I do that, I kind of fear it's gonna crash again. Because I did that once, and I do not want a repeat of that. Ain't fun. Game crashes aren't fun. I think just what's left is the last bit of tile work and the bridges, and after that it's gonna be the whole wall around. So it should be all that much left to build here. Of course, I don't have enough timber, do I? Of course I don't. So, stockpiling again. Yeah, this bit irks me, that the industries will always want to deliver their goods immediately, rather than go to the nearest drop-off point and have that distributed. Then again, if they did that, the warehouse would be overloaded with distributing goods, because it would have too many buildings to feed. I don't know. Okay, stockpile a bit more. Once we have 3 cartloads, I think it's gonna be enough. That is 3 loads, right? There we go. Now I can unload. 2 of them should go to the monument. And 1 of them should go down to the other industries. Yeah, that's fine. At least the ceramics is already in place. There we go. I was going to do the same thing on the other side. Perfect. There we go. Quite nice. And we're still waiting for the timber. Okay, there it is. And the carpentry work, and that's gonna be that for this stage. And again, I assume that the only thing remaining after that is gonna be the wall, but who knows. I thought this was where there was some kind of bridge work, but apparently I'm wrong. Oh yeah, need to please the goddess. Just a small gift, that should be enough to push you up, yep. Made you exalted. That was a quick little job, but you require more wood now, dang it. Fortunately there were 2 stockpiled already. 2 full cargo stockpiled. So I didn't have to do anything shenanigans this time around. I do wonder if there's an optimal zodiac animal to have. I'm kind of tempted to go through, if I could, wonder if anyone has gone through all the maps to see which, and see the order of the animals in each one of them. I mean, there has to be an optimal one, because the maps don't randomize this, as far as I can tell. It goes according to the actual zodiac, so if you go and study every single map, and when they start, you can calculate which zodiac animal will technically give you most bang for your buck. Which of them will come up the fastest overall on all the missions. I wondered. That would have been quite the project to deal with, but you could. And find which of them is the actual optimal animal. Then again, you also want to... You don't really want the animal to show up on the first year or 2, because that's when you're just setting up the city. They can't really appear before year 3, 4, maybe. Because at that point we could actually get some benefit out of it. Then again, I suppose you could get the gifts would probably be very beneficial in the earliest phase of this city building. Oh, there we go. Now we're onwards towards masonry. Make another sacrifice to keep her in town. It looks like all the carpentry stuff is done, so now it's just a matter of slapping up the wall around, which means we don't need the ceramics anymore. Might as well add another stonemason. Well, that's a rather fancy wall. I rather like it. Nice little shade all along the wall there. Yeah, I do rather like the monument designs of this game. They are quite pretty. And most of them are just tied to a single map. Can't recall if I built this structure on particularly many maps. And it is a truly ground one. And at the top of my head, I can't recall if any map requires multiple monuments. I don't think so. Then again, maps with multiple monuments tend to be rather obnoxious. And the leading example of that would have to be the one map in Pharaoh, where you have to build the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the Cheops Pyramid, and the smaller pyramid, and the Sphinx. That map is truly obnoxious. My absolute least favorite in the Pharaoh series. Simply because it is so incredibly time-consuming. Well, and of course you can't actually feed your populace on that map. It's impossible. There just isn't enough food on that map. But enough complaints. For now. This temple complex is going to be finished pretty soon. Just a bit more of masonry work. Though it is kind of annoying that they'll always seem to go for the entrance furthest away from where I put the buildings. Ugh. So the guilds will, yeah. I wonder, if I'd built the guilds over here, I do wonder if they would have gone straight there. Or if they would still have gone all the way around. Just to have the longest possible walking distance. That's a curious design, so why would you have 3 gates? 2 with doors and 1 without. Is that to just increase traffic flow, so to speak? During ceremonies? Yeah, that might be it, I don't know. Not all that much left now, all the stone has been delivered. Unless there is some extra secondary phase. Oh. Stay in town, missy. Because this is gonna finish pretty darn soon. Oh, you're not gonna be the last one, okay. Yeah, that's fine, these 2 are gonna finish the job. And that's gonna be that for this mission. Oh my goodness, we have made bank. 225,000 gold. That's pretty good. And that's it, I think. You have some greeneries. More greeneries. There we go. Monument completed. Or now the architectural beauty of the temple Very good indeed. Which of the gods would you please? Okay, him. And possibly see Wang Wu. That's great. That's gonna be that for this mission. Onwards. I hope. And a month take, come on.
Well done. King Cao is favorably impressed by the grand temple complex. He also spends hours of time observing the wild animals you've managed to stock the grounds of his palace with.
You better be happy with that job. Okay, next map.
The aging Zhou dynasty has witnessed the refinement of many new technologies and the development of new weapons and ruthless new means of waging war. With it have come the emergence of Confucianism and the birth of Taoism. It has also been a troublesome time, rent by strife and much bloodshed. The era of the weak kings of the Eastern Zhou is fast disappearing, for a new power rises in the West.
Ooh, ominous. Okay, so that's the end of the Zhou campaign. Onwards to the next one. Let's see. Historic campaign. And that should be the Qin dynasty. I hope I'm pronouncing that somewhat correctly. We'll see. For many years, the once powerful Zhou dynasty has been disintegrating into a morass of feuding quarreling cities. Now their strength is at an end, and they have lost the favor of heaven. Oh dear. Meanwhile, we, the people of Qin, or Qin or whatever, yeah, have grown mighty. The wisdom of our rulers is keen, and the strength of our iron weapons is all-powerful. Destiny beckons for the people of Qin to grab the reins of power and reclaim the mandate of heaven. Indeed. Yeah, okay. Onwards.
Royal Administrator of the Kingdom of Qin. As you are aware, not long ago, Zheng Guo, emissary and chief architect from the lecherous state of Han, arrived in our capital of Yong seeking an audience with our leader, King Zhuangxiang. Surprisingly, instead of being summarily executed, this Han vermin actually had his request granted. In fact, he evidently convinced our normally wise leader of the importance of some construction scheme, a canal linking the Liu and Jiang rivers. According to this yak-brained emissary, such a canal would facilitate moving produce and supplies north of unnavigatable portions of the Wei River. The decision has been made. The canal shall be built. Thus, it is that our noble king, trusting in your abilities, wishes for you to oversee construction of the canal in the mountainous Huangshan region. Engineers have already dug a pass through one high ridge and marked the canal's path, but a lot of excavating work is still to be done. You must establish work settlements and keep the peasants' noses in the dirt. Luckily, that region is also known to be rich in iron ore. Producing weapons and training some troops is advisable. Both are likely to be needed as our borders are still in flux.
Okie dokie, and it was Qin then, okay. And that didn't sound quite impressed with the rest of the Chinese people, I suppose. Well, then again, yeah, China is a multicultural pod, actually. At least it was. Let's see now. For this one, we're gonna build a massive canal. My goodness, straight through the whole darn map. That's a lot of digging. He wasn't kidding. Okay, what do we have in terms of resources? You said iron. So let's quickly check the spy map. Do we actually have anyone to trade with? We do, but let's first. Where's the iron? Here. There. Okay. To the city. What can I grow here? If anything. Cabbage, wheat, and hemp. And we can hunt for food. We can dig for clay. We can carve stone. Okay, where can we carve stone? That's up here. Okay. And down there. And chop timber. Yeah, we can fashion ceramics. And we can get some iron, and that's about it. Okay. So no lacquerware, no nothing. No silk. So exporting iron is pretty much the only thing here. That and cabbage. And the other cities we don't know anything about yet. Just quickly, let's summarize. We're gonna finish the canal and produce lots of iron. And that's about it. Okay, that's fine. But there's not much room here. Not much room at all. And that's probably gonna be a much greater challenge than anything else on this map. I think the farms will have to be on this side of the river, and the city on the other side. We'll probably need at least 2 city segments. Though I'm very uncertain how we're going to fit that in. Very uncertain. Yeah, how are we going to do this? There's not much room here to make 2 of them. Either. Grumble. And of course there's rock here, so they won't appreciate living there either. Grr. So there's gonna be little in terms of feng shui here. Okay, let's assume then a market square, crossroad for that, more market square, a wall, then that inner crossroad of ours, and upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. There we go. Did that a bit wrong, didn't I? Ah. Dang it. You're gonna need more than 4 squares moved. Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I know, this is really wonky, I know. But this map kind of lends itself to this. Something like that. We'll just have to try and see what we can squeeze in here. I don't know. We could try to go without groundways, but I think that would be a mistake. Oh, please don't tell me that's actually a... Dang it. No crossing that. That's actually really bad. We have to delete it. It can't exist there at all. Because that would mean that workers would take that shortcut over there and not visit the lower half of the city. It's gonna be interesting to see if I can actually do this. Oh yeah, of course we needed the road here as well. Sadly, walls do not block feng shui from terrain features. And on this map we might actually not need all that many walls, come to think of it. We shall see. Okay, let's plant down some dwellings so they can actually start showing up. Dang it, I have to build this one. There we go. Ah, dang it. One square off again. And again. Yeah, this is gonna be really wonky because of our lack of space here, but we'll have to make do. And see what we can manage. Oh, you're coming in from this road, are you? Yeah, I suppose I could make you a shortcut. Just a slight shortcut. Yeah, I might have made a mistake here. Maybe we should have gone with the city on this side. Could have made room for more people. This rate, I don't know if we can have room for a second one. We might have just built on the plateau there. I kind of thought we can reserve that for industry. But now I am not so sure about that. Okay, that part is done. Next up is the farming fields. We're gonna build a road on this side. All along the river. And then I want a road here to mark the corner. And I want an irrigation ditch on the inside of that. And on the inside of here. Okay, now at least you have the corner. That's what I wanted. So farmhouse, cabbage, and wheat, and a second farm. Yeah. That's kind of a given. Ditch. Just setting up the farms first. Actually, no, you're gonna be one square up of that. So that we can build the ditch. And now, time for the pump itself. There we go. Irrigation ditch. Not the prettiest. But it'll work, and that's all I care about right now. There we go. Oh yeah, forgot the road connection. That kind of would help. Yeah, there we go. I might shift this around later if I need more farms. But right now we just need to get the people into these buildings so that we can start growing this town. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bad feng shui in this town. But that'll just have to be. Come to think of it, doing this means we're gonna have little room for a mill. Do I want to build it there or do I want to build it here? I'm gonna build it there. We might plant some other structures here. Actually, yes, we are gonna plant other structures there because we are gonna need some hunting tents. Of course, we're also gonna need you. No, actually, it's in that order. We'll live on this side instead. Where there's actually good feng shui for him. Or feng shui. I'll mispronounce that word too. Like all the others. Yeah, we need tons of workers, so I'm going to delay setting up the very necessary labor camps. Because there's a lot of digging to be done here. Oh my goodness. But first order of business, get a labor force, get them fed. Hopefully they'll also have water. If this guy decides to like walk south next. Good. So at least we've gotten the city somewhat started. For now though, it is time for a break. Thank you for watching.